episode of Coach by Source. I'm Nishani. I moved from one part of the country to another. I'm in one of my favorite places in India. And yeah, so I took some time to adjust to this new place, which is not so new, but because it's been 3, 4 years since I was here, it has changed. And so have I. So I want to talk to you about change. It's very, very, very difficult for us to easily accept change because our mind is wired for comfort, it's wired for safety. Yet, for growth, we need to change our perspective in terms of leaving comfort behind. Growth and comfort do not live in the same room, they just don't. And I realized it's a very similar thing that is happening now, which happened in 2022 when I moved to the city. Because even at that time, there was not a requirement of me moving to another city, but I felt too comfortable in my own house. So I had to take that decision because there was something in me that was telling me that I need to change my living space, my environment. And so I did. And even this time, because I can work from anywhere, I have my business. I didn't have to move. I didn't have to change my living space, but I did. Now, when I did that, I am leaving a lot of comfort. Like for example, for the first few days, we were sleeping on the ground. Then we found a mattress, but then that mattress was also without a bed, so we were basically on the ground a couple of days. So I'm just giving this basic example to prove that we need to embrace discomfort in order for us to grow. Now, it does not mean that you leave your house and go live somewhere else where you'll have to wash your clothes and wash your own utensils and all of that, which is pretty basic. But if you have a desire, if you have a dream, let me give you an example. If you have a partner that you truly love, yet there are some things about them that you do not agree with in terms of your own values, but just the thought of talking to them about it just makes you so nervous that you can't bring yourself to have that conversation. Know that it's only going to make your relationship not go deeper as much as it can without uncomfortable conversations. We cannot have deep, meaningful relationships because depth comes from you really willing to go down in your own heart and ask for what you desire, what you want to experience out of this relationship. And this goes for the other person too. So, in order to have a deeply fulfilling relationship, you need to have sometimes uncomfortable conversations that will allow you to have deep, meaningful relationships. So, that's what I wanted to share about today. That comfort and growth do not live in the same room. If you want deep, meaningful relationship, which is where you want to grow with your partner, you need to voice it out as hard as it feels. Once you become accustomed to having these difficult conversations with your partner, you'll realize that that will actually bring comfort to your relationship because it's like a staircase. You keep going upwards, and in going upwards, you'll also go deep within your soul and keep clearing out all the shadows, all the healing that is required in you. But that will not happen unless you are willing to change, not you, not yourself, but willing to change how you see yourself and how you see relationships, how you see discomfort and uncomfortable conversations. Because uncomfortable conversations lead to beautiful, meaningful relationships. This is what I have for you to do. Go have that difficult conversation and conversations so that you get to experience beautiful, beautiful relationships.